Hello friends, welcome to Gale.in. Uh, Today we'll be teaching you about some basics of average true range and how to use it for true profits. Like if a stock is moving from point A to point B uh, through a day, so how many trades can we take within that range? And also if a stock is going down, so how long can it go down? So we can possibly find it through average true range. So today what we'll see is uh, the basics that you need to know, very basic things that you should know to understand this video. So candlestick, bar charts, RSI, volume, time frame, Bollinger Bands, ATR and trend. Some very basic thing that you find online. You can just go through this in Google and you can join us. So what are the stocks to trade? Many people ask what are the stocks you need to trade. So you can trade Nifty, Bank Nifty, metal, steel, financial stocks. You can add some to your watch list. These are the watch list minimum that should be in your watch list to trade. So you can just pause and note down. So which stock to place trade on the day? So what you can do is you can learn Nifty range based on FIA data. Early morning in our website, we post this data on 10 things to know before market opens. You can come to Gale.in and check the Nifty range based on FIA data. So also we you can draw resistance and support. Just you need to draw swings. You can check our earlier videos on swing charts. You can draw ABC swings, and with ABC you can draw a channel through Pitchfork. So if you want to learn median line and Pitchfork, you can check our earlier videos. So once you draw the Pitchfork, you get a range between which the Nifty or the stock is more likely to move. Also, you can mark Fibonacci retracement from point B to C. So you will get some resistance and support levels based on Fibonacci retracement. So these two, if you do it in in.trading.in, these two uh, median lines or the pitchfork and the Fibonacci retracement will permanently lie on your charts. You need not draw every day. It will be lying permanent in your charts. So you can do it on a long-term basis. Like on a weekly chart, you can do once, and you can do it on daily charts. So these two will lie in your trading chart forever, and you can always know the channel between which it is going to move. So you can do it on short-term basis also. Once the channel is violated, then you can try to draw a new channel. Uh, Short-term channels will keep changing. You can maintain the long-term channel. So long-term channel will dominate the short-term channel. So based on this long-term channel, you can long-term and short-term channel, you can list stocks to buy and stocks to sell. So if market is likely to go down or it is trending down, you can switch to stocks that you need to sell and you can just place trades on them. So key to intraday success, we keep repeating this on every video. Like you have to identify trend, identify area of value to enter and exit, then you enter and exit. So you should not, as the market opens, you should not just jump in to buy something because you have some capital, and you should always never have a fear that stock is running away from your stock is running away or Nifty is running away. You'll always have a point in which you can enter, which a better risk to reward ratio. So you can enter at that point and you can book profits. So you should never jump into trade at 9:15. Wait for the market to consolidate or wait for the stocks to consolidate. You'll always find a stock to enter. So you can identify trend using 20 EMA. You can use volume weighted average price also to identify the trend. You can use RSI 9 or a Bollinger Band. The direction in which these indicators are moving is the direction of the trend. You should never trade against the trend. So area of value is like based on earlier swings, like I have said you can keep your Fibonacci retracement level drawn. You can have your median lines drawn. You can always know the area of value. The dynamic support and resistance like EMI 20, EMI 50 can be drawn. So trend lines are the horizontal lines where stock repeatedly keeps finding support. So you can identify them, those lines. So volume weighted average price is also a dynamic support and resistance. So if Nifty gaps up, then if it tests EMI 20 and reverses with a good candlestick, so there you can enter. You need not enter in a gap up. And for intraday, you can use pivot points also. So basic chart patterns like basic swing trade, you can check our earlier video on swing trade. Their head and shoulder patterns. I'll make some videos on these chart patterns later. So these are the chart patterns. They are also area of value where you can enter and exit trades. So you can entry will be based on a candlestick reversal at area of value, and stop loss will be from the lows from which reverse. And while exiting, you can strictly exit on stop loss. You can book profits based on RSI 9 when it is greater than 80 on your long term when you're buying it, and when you're selling it once it gets less than 20 you can book profits. You can book profits at resistance levels. So these are the 5 to 6 trading strategies that are available within which the stocks keep moving. Like there is a opening range breakout which I never trade. There is a VWAP magnet. It is a midday pullback towards the volume weighted average price. Even this one I did not trade because this is also against the, it normally happens against the trend. So I did not trade against the trend. So you can consider this VWAP magnet as a consolidation. So once this VWAP magnet completes, there will be a good reversal at volume weighted average price, or they'll at an exponential moving average. So that is the exact entry point I normally look to enter. So ABCD pattern, I've explained. I normally trade this ABCD pattern. So every video will have either an ABCD or an reverse ABCD pattern. So today we have done few trades based on reverse ABCD pattern. So you will learn today ABCD pattern, which is the what is ABCD pattern, where you can enter and when you should exit the stock. So this is the trade that we have taken today. We entered at PVR, sold at 1126, and stop loss was triggered. So this one was very unfortunate because if you see the market at 1155, you can never see 1131.3 or 1131.97. Uh, so lesson today that we have learned is we shifted the stop loss from 1142 to a swing high that happened after we entered at 1130.8. So we just shifted by 10 50 paisa. So the lesson learned today was, so we will keep at least 2 to 3 rupees additional stop loss from the swing highs. So that is the lesson learned. We had missed a good 4 to 5% in PVR. So then we entered Voltas, sold at 564. There was a swing break at 567. Good volume between 567 to 564. So that big volume candle was where we entered. We wanted to enter at 566, but as the market started to fall, we missed 2 points here. So we kept our stop loss after a swing low. We kept our stop loss at 564, and then we booked completely at 557. The stock went down to 547, so 10 points we have missed here. So that is what I wanted to address today. So two things I wanted to address today. One is stop loss have at least half percent or 0.3 to 0.4% above where you want to normally keep. So that mistake one. Mistake two is we completely uh, missed the complete profits on Voltas like by 10 points. So what we could have done is we should have booked 50% profits here and remaining 50% we should have waited. I wanted to explain. So why you should wait? That will explain through ATR. So through ATR you can identify the exact target place or exact range where the stock is moving. So after Voltas we entered in Z Entertainment. We sold it at 196.55 and we bought it at 192.86. So we'll explain all these three trades also. So homework normally before trade I already told you. So identify swing highs and lows in the chart, draw median lines using those swing high and swing lows, and also draw Fibonacci retracement and keep them in your chart permanently. So ABCD pattern, keep repeating this so that you can also familiarize and make profits in this. So stock moves from A to B with good volumes and it consolidates to C. A, B, B to C is consolidation. Then again from C, C consolidates closer to EMI 20 or volume weighted moving average. It doesn't fall below them. So once it falls below EMI 20 or volume weighted moving average drastically, then the trade is cancelled. So it should move from A to B, consolidate closer to exponential moving average. So make a reversal pattern at B, and we normally do not enter at B after reversal. We wait for a good candlestick between point B and C, C and B with good volumes. That is where we enter with a stop loss at B. So that exact stop loss at B was triggered in PVR. So we'll keep stop loss at point B plus 0.3 to 0.4%. We can risk that 0.3% additionally, not an issue. So entry will be between point C and B with a strong candle with good volumes. This candle is the confirmation of an up move or a down move with a better probability of the stock to make new day highs above A or below A in a downtrend below A, not just A, it just keeps going down. So this is a risk management rule which I'll you can pause it here and go through them. I'll explain you on risk management some other day with a better presentation. So this is some golden rules on trading. So now let's go to the charts. Before that, I'll tell you ATR on ATR. So ATR is an indicator that measures volatility. It doesn't give the trend, it just tells how volatile the stock is. If ATR is lower, it is consolidating. If ATR is on a higher side, it is very volatile. So it is not a directional indicator like MACD or RSI. It is a unique volatility indicator that reflects the degree of interest or disinterest in the move. So this is what you normally find meaning of ATR wherever you go. So normally what it is like, ATR gives a range between which a stock is going to move that day. So if you add ATR indicator, ATR 14, so it means that it gives a uh, difference between day close and days, like day high and day low of last 14 days. So if a stock is ATR is 14, it means the difference between the day low and day high is 14, is the average for last 14 days. So if a stock has made a high of 100, like consider 200, the ATR is 12. So stockers are trading at 196 and gets a good sell signal. So what it means is, so if you day high minus ATR, 200 minus 12 is 188. So 188 is the possible place where the stock is going to go. So you can always wait for the stock to go to 188 to 190, or at least 191, 192. So if you sell a stock at 196 based on some good swing reversals uh, or a reversal at area of value, so target you can easily have it at 192 or 191. So you once the stock moves to 195 or 194, you need not be in a hurry to book profits. This is what I mean through ATR. So if ATR was put on Voltas, I would have captured additional 10 points, and I put ATR and Z Entertainment, and I have captured, like, Z Entertainment had a ATR of 12, so day high was closer to 200 to 201, so it means that stock is probably going towards 188. So you need not be in a hurry just because RSI just gone below 30, or it is trying to pull back or something. You need not be in a hurry. So if you find a good reversal, like I entered at 196, if there was a reversal at 193 or 192, you can book partial profits and switch your stop loss to entry point, so that you don't lose anything in this trade. But you can wait for this stock to completely capture this ATR points, like complete 12 points from 196 to 190 you can capture. So this is what I wanted to tell you today. Like average true range, you can get additional profits, or you can get true profits. Now let's go on to the charts. So once you visit our website gale.in, you just come down. You can check this top 10 things to know before stock market opens on Tuesday, and you can see this technical view on Nifty. This was posted on Monday. You can just click this once. So what we have said is technical view Nifty to range 9800 to 10,500 short term, 8800 to 11,500 medium term. So we had an earlier view of this, and there was a swing break 9700. You can see how far it has moved now. So Nifty above 10,200 can move towards 10,500, and it can consolidate once between 9850 10,000 and then move forward. So this is what our technical view was on Monday. You can see on Tuesday, based on FII data, we give global markets view, SGX Nifty, then yesterday's and VIX. You can see uh, India VIX is the volatility index. It is at 29. It means that uh, Indian stock market can move plus or minus 29.64% in next 1 year. So FII data is given here. You can see the long in futures and uh, put data also we have given. So it is based on FII view. So they don't have any speculation in futures. They've reduced their long considerably. So we expected the Nifty to be neutral with a slightly bullish view. So resistance is at 10,300 immediate and support is 10. So we have a range between 10,300 to 10,000. So this is what we have posted early in the morning. So now we can go to the charts. So we have taken three trades today: PVR, Voltas, and Z Entertainment. So trades were based on median lines. Like I've already told you, we have shortlisted stocks to sell when the market is going down and stocks to buy when market is going up. So these three stocks were trading on the higher side. So we wanted to sell them when the market is going down. So what happened to PVR we can see here. So stock moves from point A to B. This is reverse ABCD pattern. Can switch to 5 minutes chart. You can see stock dips from point A to B. It consolidates over here. It consolidates. If you find a good volume between point B and C, so A, B, C, point B and C with a good volumes, you can sell with the stop loss at B 143. So we sold it closer to this place. Uh, so target we not target like we normally book on RSI going below 20 in 5 minute or 15-minute chart, or we can calculate it based on ATR. I'll tell you how to calculate it based on ATR. So you sell it here with a stop loss of 1143, and if you find intermediate swings on daily charts, that is on 5 minute chart, you can switch your stop losses from this place to these red dotted lines as the trade progresses. What happens is we switch to our you can see the swing highs 1130.80. We switch to 1131.3. You can see we were booked out at this point. You can see the highs 1130.05. It did not even show in the charts, but we were booked out. Our stop losses were hit here. It was a kind of disappointment, not a problem when you're regularly doing well. So we have learned a lesson to keep at least additional 0.3% of stop loss. So you can see point A to B, B to C, and you need not you can enter on reversal at this place, or you can wait for this candle to happen. This, if you enter here, can wait for few minutes to see this candle appear. If this doesn't appear, you can exit the trade, or once this trade happens, it means that stock is more likely to make new lows of the day. So you can see smaller ABC, small a, small b, C, and you can see this candle with little lesser volumes. So this also indicates this loss going to be taken out. This was another entry point. You can see this candle with good volumes. This is also a good entry point to sell. Then this happens. This big bar, it breaks new lows and keeps going down. So we did not trade the stock. we were stopped out here. We normally, once we stopped out, we just move out of the stock. There's a good trade over here. You can see breakout with strong volumes. It continues to dip down. So how far is this going to go down? You can calculate it based on ATR. So how to calculate it on ATR? You just switch to daily charts. You add ATR 14, so it is at 85. So DIS is at 1160. So 1160 minus 85. It's almost like 1075. 1075, 60 plus additional 25 points, 1075. So the stock can move down up to 1075. So you can see the reason, like 5 to 10 rupees stop loss, you can get a big swing down. The stock almost hits 1075 over here. You can see 1075 has been hit. So this is the average price which the stock moves. So on Voltas, same thing. So you can see the stock move yesterday down, swings back. You can calculate from here also. A, B, C. So C has happened once it reverses over here with good volumes. You can see this good volume happening in this candle. In this candle, you can see uh, from 569 to 565.85. So we wanted to enter at 566, but we were able to enter only at 565 and 564. So what happened is, like you can see, then this two candles good, uh, given a good indication that new lows are going to be made. You can see additional big candle and new lows started to make. So what we did, we booked our profits at 1057 around here. Just before the new lows were made, we booked our profits. This is additional mistake. Like we should have booked 50% profits here and waited for ATR to go below 20, or at least ATR to be filled. So ATR on Voltas on daily charts, you can see it is at 25. So 25 is day high was made at 572. 572 minus 25, it is 547. You can see the stock closing at 547. So we missed 10 points, 10 additional points we have missed. You can see 1047 hit over here. This is where you should have booked complete profits. So Voltas, then we come to Z Entertainment, same thing. So I'll tell the indicators that I've used. It's Z Entertainment 15-minute chart, candlestick pattern. We have a moving average indicator. This dotted one is 50 moving average exponential. The smoother line is 20 moving average. This blue line and red line is swing high and swing low marked automatically. So the strength of swing high and swing low is 3-3. I've kept RSI 9 is over here, ATR 14. So there's a VWAP and a volume. So these are the indicators I use. So you should identify the direction of the trend. It is moving down. So you should not enter on the gap down or gap up opening. You just need to wait for the stock to consolidate at this area of value. Once it reverses here, you can sell, or you can see it consolidates over here. This is the place where it reverses. You can see volume weighted moving average also breaking down here at 1979 197. So we entered at 196 and we booked our profits at 193. You can see at day low, just below day low, we booked our profits. So in this, you can also check ATR. Daily ATR is 12.6. Day high was made at 102. 12.6 is 190. So the stock has more chances to go to 190. You can see the stock closing at 191. So additional 2 points. I do not care for these 2 points. So 196, if you sell, you can at least need not exit in between. Just for 1 or 2 points, you can completely wait for this swing to happen. We missed 10 points in Voltas. PVR stop loss was hit. I don't know how it was hit. It's okay. Voltas and Z. So these are the three trades I've taken today. So I think you have learned something useful today. So kindly share, like the video. You can share it with your friends. You can subscribe to a channel if you're not done. We'll come back to you with more trading ideas and tips for more profits. Thank you again for watching the video. Good night.